Good evening, Rob. Not quite total darkness tonight. There's the sunset off to the west. Thought I should give you a little lighting scenario with the boat here. We're going to turn on the courtesy lights. If I get the right switch here. There we go. Light the cockpit. You've got your green undergunnel lights. Of course, the existing courtesy lights there are still white, but you can change them to green bulbs when you want. When we turn on the courtesy lights, we also turn on, same time, just a minute, the bilge lighting, which illuminates that bilge very nicely, and you can pretty much see whatever you need to see, other than major work or anything like this. It also turns on the live well light. What do you think? Your live well light was pretty much history. So I had this old, not old, but totally unused Hella 3 LED red waterproof, totally waterproof cockpit light that seemed to suffice just fine and won't hurt your night vision or anything like that. And also, when you turn on the courtesy lights, you go forward here to the starboard storage compartment, light set up as well. So that's the courtesy lights right there. Oops, sorry about that. We turn on the underwater lights. You'll see the beautiful green glow back there of your underwater lights. You'll also have that same switch activate the overhead light. What I did with the overhead lights is put 2 strips of LEDs that had an idea for, because your old overhead light was shot, pretty much like that live well light. It was history. And if I turn everything off, let me see if I can hit the right switches here. Yep. You'll notice that overhead light alone gives good illumination to the foredeck, and also pretty good illumination in the helm, obviously the helm area, but also the aft deck, or the behind, the aft cockpit sole, excuse me. So I think it came out pretty good. Now, one of the interesting things is you'll notice, I'm going to turn that back off. I'm going to turn the nav lights on. You'll notice that your gauge lights come on with your nav lights, as well as your compass light, which you can barely see, but you can see it once it gets darker. But you also notice your backlighting. There's pursuit, there's a 12-volt receptacle, there's horn, and there's your trim tab switch. I had to cut out the console to get the pursuit to show. This boat was never set up for backlighting on the gauge, on the switch panel, so I made it happen. I usually do that sort of thing. That's about it. Let's see, let's turn everything on. Well, that works. As you can see, I also want to show you, we'll turn on the where is it here? Turn on the Garmin unit. Yeah, it's going to be a long video, but whatever. I'll wait for it to fire up. I agree. It's going to find its satellites. Just a minute. Takes a little time. The old GPSs, nowadays it'll pick up a fix in like 2 seconds. It's amazing. But this is old stuff, so, and you know that. But whatever. Once the map comes up, I want to show you that the VHF is tied in. Okay, there we go. Now we'll see we're at 2833, 823 north, 8230, 642 west. Oops, sorry about that. We hit our DFC, and there's our same GPS coordinates on the VHF. So all is good there. That took a while to do, believe it or not. So everything's cool, bud. She's going to be pretty much about done tomorrow. I'm going to clean her up and tidy up a few things. And other than that, hold on a minute. She's about ready to go home. Oh, there's your nav lights there. Yes, they do work. And there's your anchor light right there. So, thanks, bud. Talk to you later.